Hello. This is the doctor, and in this video, no, just kidding. I don't have to always do that weird mouth movement because I'm so used to it. It's so irritating. I have to talk about it all the time sometimes. But I'm kickstarted on a lot of coffee and the dormant energy. I'm riding the wave. So I'm no longer being non-vulnerable to it. I'm finding a way to ride the waves. And I came up with a really interesting intro to dev for PreCouncil and a HighCouncil workout for class system of let's say valedictorian workers that are part of the system that want to become apprentices to higher and other conventional ideas, because we all tend to think that everything goes from low to high to mid and all that stuff. Well, especially it's also non-linear, but over time you tend to forget the non-linearity. But when you forget it, you get back into the flux, and you're in the flux. So you move around a lot of territory. It's kind of like, imagine that you're in a car and you're focusing on one aspect of your car, but then your mind focuses on a different aspect at one time, and you forget to focus on the suspension, the engine, the wheels, and you gravitate based on perspective. You can't always be seeing the mountains. Sometimes you'll be seeing the sky, or the car, or the water. So this is for Scribble Nation. Scribbling. Scribble is a number. The next scribble is a second number. Third number, third scribble. And it goes on. Because every scribble is ordinary. Every walk, every movement is ordinary. So when you try to find the new normal, you go through the scribbling perceptions. It's rather modular and wave-like, but it's not fixed. It's very adjacent, perpendicular, horizontal. It's a weird hip-zob horizontal axis, or half-stab horizontal, or different fluxes, different axes of perception. Sometimes fractal-like, sometimes node-like, sometimes hypergraph-like. Sometimes the world seems a little sideways. Sometimes it seems a little radial or spherical. It just depends on the perspective. And if you really want to grasp dev and development for the self, to adjust to the clearer version of yourself through the multifaceted perspective of dev, where you don't have to focus totally on linear congeniality, but sometimes modular, sometimes radial, sometimes spherical, sometimes alternative linear, and it always changes. There can be more lines that have different aspects, different paths. Sometimes you can try it from a different perspective, and sometimes you can have dimensional shifting ideas, and you can just go in different entanglements. But it's not so bitter. You don't have to work straightforward, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you take risks. Sometimes you have to do something else, or do the thing that you've always been doing. And we are kind of always doing the thing that we're always doing, but if you focus on what you're saying, you realize you have no control over what you're going to say next, because consciousness is very bitter. We have no literal free will, and if we did, we'd go crazy. So be happy that you don't have total free will. But there will come a point in the future where we will have more free will, more re-duality, re-equality, all that stuff. But It might give us more freedom, but it's going to cause probably more obsession, more connection. We just need to talk more, be with each other more, but not always more, you know? Sometimes less of other stuff, more of more, less of less. It's confusing. Anyway, that's all for today for the doctor and my Facebook reels and video posts. So, see ya.